Hale's not coming through that door. He's back, and he is now the coach of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Celtics and Minnesota on a Sunday night. Next. The Boston Celtics have had plenty to smile about lately. How about the rousing return of two All-Stars? Antoine strips Capono to take a fantastic four-game winning streak. Ricky Curlin comes up shooting. Home court domination with 16 wins in their last 20 on the parquet. Marcus the steal and the basket. But tonight, a desperate opponent is in town, intent on spoiling the fun.
Kevin Garnett puts it through.
Celtic legend Kevin McHale has taken over on the sidelines in Minnesota, and his Timberwolves come to Boston hungry for a win.
Celtics got the best of them in Minnesota, so I know we're going to defend our home court.
And they're fighting for a spot in the playoffs, so it's going to be a playoff atmosphere type game for us. Just got to come out focused and ready to play.
The Timberwolves and Celtics, two teams headed for the playoffs. Tonight, that beat goes on. Highlight film! Get it! Thanks for two. And welcome inside what tonight is the My Grandma's Coffee Cake of New England Center. And a Sunday night of basketball is about to come your way. The Celtics try to extend their longest winning streak of the season. They'll try to do it at the expense of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's a look at the Atlantic Division standings. Right now, Boston's got that two-game lead over Philly. Philly not playing tonight. The Celtics can only increase it with a win and keeping that winning streak going. I'm Mike Gorman along with Tom Heinsohn. We got Minnesota Timberwolves here. We got Paul Pierce here. And we got Kevin McHale in the building, strangely enough.
Yeah, Kevin McHale called from the front office to the bench. There was a chemistry breakdown, and Kevin McHale, since he's become the coach, is 4-4. But he's the guy that's trying to put some energy into this ball club, get them going. They weren't playing with a lot of verve, and so far it hasn't worked out the way he wanted it.
They've got Kevin Garnett, the reigning MVP, but this is a team, Tom, that was the best in the West last year. Now they're struggling for their playoff life.
Yeah, Kevin Garnett is certainly one of those primetime players. He's a low-post player that can play outside. He's very agile, he's very powerful, and so mobile. And when he takes it inside, he's got the good fall away, he got the good step through, as we just see here. He can do it from inside and outside.
You could have got really long odds a few months back if you would have said 60 games into the season, the Celtics would be in better position than the Timberwolves, but all the pieces are coming in place, Tom.
Well, I think Doc Rivers has done a masterful job of getting people to play, and adding Antoine Walker last week has provided new energy, new chemistry to this ball club. The 2 point guards that came in while Peyton was in Atlanta momentarily have excelled with defense and offense, and Ricky Davis as a starter has been just short of phenomenal.
All right, we'll see what the Celtics are able to do tonight against their old guy, Kevin McHale. Now a coach, here at Danny Ainge's thoughts.
It is kind of funny to see Kevin coaching just because he's such a loose player, and he was a guy that always kept us loose. And in some ways, he was a coach's nightmare, and in other ways, he was a coach's dream because he was just so talented. But he has a lot to offer. I mean, he's really bright. He's been around the game a long time. He has great insight. I think he'll do a good job.
Tonight's Boston Celtics game is brought to you in part by Foxwoods Resort Casino, the wonder of it all in Southeast Connecticut. Call 1-800-FOXWOODS. By Supercuts, we know how it is. By Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your certified auto service center. By the Subaru dealers of New England, Subaru, America's #1 selling all-wheel drive vehicle. And by Southwest Airlines, the official airline of the NBA.
When you run a small company like I do, well,